Guys, and welcome to this week's edition of That Review Show. Today I am playing, as you can see in the top right hand corner, we are playing Need for Speed World. This is I'll say a brief overview of it. This is a online MMO based around the Need for Speed games. Jesus, I'm having a bad day today, so bear with me. So yeah, this is based around the Need for Speed games. It's kind of like an online game, specifically for the PC. I nearly said PlayStation then, but that was me being hoped up. I'm just going to enter this now. So yeah, this was released in, I read it up and it was about July 27th, 2010. And I think that was when he said the beta was released, and then it came out like a few hours later or something like that. But I thought, well, the reason I'm doing this is I thought, well, you know, instead of doing shooters or action games all the time, I've got to have some racing games in there. And I originally intended to be playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, the original version, but I'm just going to make some options adjustments here just while I get used to this, because the music is very loud for some reason. Let me just turn that down to about 10%. And the event music 10%. Apply. Right, so I'm going to walk you through the video options. We have resolution, obviously, brightness scroller, which is good, windowed mode. That's an important feature which I did say that Microbots did not have, but that doesn't matter. Level of detail, depending on your machine or what it's capable of. Yeah, it wouldn't be for this machine. I will not stick this on high, because this will just blow up if that was on high. And obviously the VSync option, which I think this is actually the first game I've played in this series of reviews that's actually got VSync, which is a little weird. Let's go for the audio volume. You've got your overall volume, master volume, voice chat, speech volume, sound effects volume, the actual car noise, fever music, event music, and then you've got stereo all surround, and then you've got your mute all option, which is a really good one. Voice chat. I'm just going to turn voice chat off. Microphone signals all there, which is I like that. Social, hide offline friends and all that stuff. It's just basically your friends list and that, and gameplay. Now, you'll be wondering, where are the controls? I haven't found that out yet. You can set, oh, that's a good one as well. You can set the camera distance as well. Imperial or metric? We'll go metric because I'm used to having metric, so we'll go that. Oh, cancel! I nearly exited the game there. Okay, so we're back in kilometers an hour. I'm just going to park up that. So I'm going to actually jump to the safe house here before showing you any more gameplay. This is pretty much an alright game, I suggest. Oh, I'd say I've already got 2 cars. Wow. This Porsche that I'm using now. And if I use the mouse button, you can do a 360 camera view of it. This is just an event thingy. I also have a Dodge Challenger RT, which is looking fine, I guess. I'm going to stick with the Porsche though, just because it's faster and it's a lot better. So, the area as well. First of all, up here, this is your monies. Or the monies. There's in-game stuff using Boost, which is what you have to pay for, unfortunately, which if I show you car dealer, most cars will have 2 options: one to buy them with Boost, or one to buy them with ridiculously expensive option to buy with cash. Now the Aston Martin, I think, has that. Yeah, you can see the difference. So 4,700 Boost would equal to 1,800,000 cash. Now that is a lot, considering cash is quite... I think you have to achieve it through limited time cars. Is this one? It's the Bentley Continental Super thingy, which I guess it looks good. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the classes now. Your starting class is Class E, which is what the Challenger is, unfortunately, but it's still it's my preferred car out of all of them, being a muscle car enthusiast and all. I'm going to hide chat for now, and I'm also going to do nothing else because I can't. Okay, so you have a choice of these cars: the Dodge Challenger RT from the 70s, I think. Mazda Speed 3. It's very modernish car. The Eclipse GT. That's always in as a starting car for Need for Speed, which is a bit annoying, a bit weird. Nissan 200 SX, which is the S14 version. The 240X, which is the S13 version. That's a horrible car. And the Nissan Silvia. I was tempting which one to buy, the Dodge Challenger or this, because I've seen the Fast and Furious movies and this was in it, and this was a very good car. And then we've got Pontiac GTO, that's a legend. Volkswagen R32, not the best car, kind of a chavmobile that is. And the Volkswagen Scirocco, which is, I guess, is a good car for now. So, moving on, we have the D-Class cars. This is the Beamers. This is the one, this is a good example of actually showing you the 150 thing. I think this actually showing me, yeah, it's showing me all the other classes as well, not just class D in particular. So we've got the BMW L335i Coupe. I can't see that. And this is the old Chevrolet Camaro. If I had anything, it would be much easier just to buy the new version of it on this game. Oh my god, I am dying today. The Chevrolet Chevelle SS from 1960s. And we've got the Challenger RT, which is a different version actually. This is the one you have to buy. Oh wow. You can see why sometimes these cost thingies boost, seeing as some of them do come with unique paint designs and body kits, which I guess is alright. The Dodge Charger SRT8 Super B, this is the more recent Charger, the not very good one. Kind of reviewing cars as well at the same time as a video game. Seems legit. A Mazda ISF, I've not really heard of that one. A Mazda i5 350, that's kind of, is that like a family car? Yeah, it is. It looks like one anyway. Obviously the Mazda Speed 3, is that like a different one? Ah no, this is what I mean by upgrading as well. Because there's a pizza delivery version of it, and there's an racing version of it, which is pretty cool. Mazda MX-5, which is a good car, I guess. You can buy it using that and that. The Mitsubishi Eclipse GTX. This is the kind of orbit. So let's take a look at some of the others. These are just like different paint jobs really, but they're not very good. Alright, the Silvia, does it have any unique features about it? Nope. Pontiac GTO. That looks actually quite a good job, but you know. Now this one is the one I currently have, the Porsche Cayman S, but it's a new rental. Yes, to buy this I need £500,000, and for that price I could probably save up for a faster car. How is the Corolla a good car? Really? The car is rubbish. And now you got your Volkswagens again. Let's move on to C-Class now, because I've missed most of those cars. Ah, now these are the more modern cars, these are the good cars. Audi RS4, Audi SS with their optionals. You can buy it for 650,000 coins, or cash, let's just call it cash. Audi TT RS Coupe version. It's pretty nice. That actually looks not bad, I might consider buying that. The old Camaro still. Chevelle again, these are just like different paint jobs of them. You know, you got all these cool stuff. Nah, I don't like that. I'm sorry, but I do not like that. Ford Focus RS is a good racing car actually. The Ford GT Mark 1, the old 1960s variant, which is very expensive nowadays. Oh, Lanciers, you've got the Evos in this game. In Katana? Oh my god, that actually doesn't look that bad. The Evo 10 I would probably prefer. Nissan Fair Lady 2, oh my god, these do not sound very good cars. It looks like a mixture between a Corvette Stingray and some British Leyland car. Does not look very nice. Nissan Skyline, the old version. self-explanatory. And then you got the GT 32, which is the one seen in the Fast and Furious films, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. Then you got the Skyline V-Spec, which this is the one that was seen in the Fast and Furious films actually, because it's got the body kit on. 750 grand is not that bad. Pontiac Solis, this one is in the Transformers films if you have not seen them. It is Jazz, I believe. Sad that I know of, but it is a nice car. I do like the look of that. And I might consider getting that if I have enough boost, as they call it. Different versions of the Cayman S, you know. This is the white version, the rental version I've got. Cyacon TC, really. Cyacon do not deserve to be in this game. They're so bad cars. All the suppers in this game, that's a good one. It looks nice as well. Let's move on to B class. Audi. More Audis now. I think the best car you can get for cash is one of the Lambos, I'm not sure. Because you can't get the Zondas. I have actually looked that up. You can't get the Zondas or the McLarens in this game for cash. You have to actually buy them with boost. Which I guess is a good thing. Okay, this is my preferred car. This is the one I would want to buy in real life. The Chevrolet Camaro with ZR1. Maybe in that colour, but you know, it kind of cost $1 million to buy that in using the actual monies, the cash involved in this system. And we got the Corvettes again. Another Camino. Dodge Viper SRT10, which is a very good car. You know, you got all these, the Jaguar XKR, that's an alright one. And then you've got these Lamborghinis. This one actually, I think they've ruined it with the neon lights. I think they could take that out. It looks better without the neon lights. Don't worry, we are gonna get onto some gameplay today if you're wondering. Ah, there we go, Lamborghini Gallardo. You can buy that with cash. I think that's like one of the best cars you can actually buy. Plymouths, I didn't see them. Sport Megane, these are all your fastest racing, street racing cars. Let's move on to A class. DBS, no, the DBS is a good car you can buy. That's the Martin Vanquish. There's a copy edition of the Vanquish. Not the Vanquish, Quantage. Did I say Quantage? Vantage. And it's the American version. I guess that looks okay. It looks more like a racing car though, with like the whole body kit on it. Let's have a look at the Audi R8 Quattro. No, these. I think most of these are actually pay to win cars. Let's just say that. Treasure Hunter, yeah. Even these Beamers. Corvette. Am I allowed to buy a Corvette? Oh yeah, I can buy a Corvette. That's a good thing. If I so desire to. There's a lot of blue Juggernaut like cars. The ACR. The Dodge Viper ACR is a very good car. I have to not lie about that. And it's a cop version as well. Again, I would say without the neon lights that would be a pretty nice looking car. Ford GT, please say I can buy that. Nope, I cannot yet. Now this is what I mean by very fast cars. The Koenigsegg. Yeah, you can't even buy these things. You know, like these basic Gallardos. You can buy a Murcielago, but that's pretty much as best as it's gonna get. They did the Sesto Elemento on this game. That car was like never properly looked at. That's pretty much as best as it's gonna get for free-to-play users. You know, these cars you can't exactly buy. Is this that the Lexus LFA that was like awesome? No. Yeah, this is one of the Top Gear did a review on. It's like an awesome supercar. Ford Mustang RTX, my god, that looks awesome. Lamborghini Reventon, I never said Nissan Speed. Pagani Zonka Synq, 911. This is a cop car version, that looks okay I guess. And you got a 911 GT3 in the actual normal colours. And that's pretty much it. That's just the cars that you can get so far. No Veyrons, no nothing. If I'm going to press escape here just to go out here, go back again. Self-explanatory, these are you can change your car, customise your car, change your driver. Car dealer, power up console, player profile, card levels, and leaving the safe house. I'm going to leave the safe house now to show you the gameplay. Now, this is a open worlded map with multiple people on. Now if you were to so bump into those people, you will just go straight through them. They're just holograms according to you, or according to this game. Which I guess is okay. It's not the best thing, but you know. Across the map as well, there's also missions, which a new cash experience. You go leveled up. Okay, so let's get a car going. A very loud, noisy Porsche. Now, I would have to say, so far from what I've played, driving mechanics on this game, and this is what I mean by missions, but what I'm going to do here, even though it sounds nice, I am actually just going to turn the car volume down a little bit, just so we can hear myself talk. So, driving mechanics, I'd have to say, are good. They're not awful. They're pretty easy to get used to. You know, they do actually work. I wouldn't. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna think now. This is what I mean by massive lag spikes as well. It'll just happen. It's just this machine, people. So don't think it's the game's fault. It could be server lag, but in real life or reality, it's actually the machine that I'm using. As you can see, if you can see that massive world chunk, that is server lag, I think. Yeah, because it just like pop in. It's like Minecraft really, with like the different servers where you'll just have the odd world chunk. Anyway, back to driving mechanics. I'm going to compare this to GTA. I'd say the early GTAs that came out for like 3Ds. They were pretty bad driving mechanics until, well, let's just say GTA had bad driving mechanics on the PC until was it number 4 that came out? I think remember Zitos told me about. No, number 4 came out, and something about, I can't remember, but apparently the driving mechanics on that are quite good. Which is, I guess, is alright. You gotta have one game in this franchise with good mechanics. See what I mean there about going straight to the people? That was just what happened there. I think overall, even on low or minimum graphics quality, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, we've got a mission there. I'm gonna play this in single player for now. Seeing as, well, I might as well share both of the thingies, so I'll have a go at single player and multiplayer challenges if I come across them. I don't want this review to go on too much. Let's talk specs of this game then. Not demanding, as in on any part of the thingy. It's about 4 gigs of hard drive space, up to about 1.5 gigs of RAM, but you know, 2 or 3 gigs for that would be fine. Pretty much it's a less demanding game. Okay, so we're in a race now. This is a circuit race. How many laps are there? 2, right. It's my first circuit match, so I might be a little bad at this. Oh my god, yes, I'm bad. I just crashed into a civilian car. And you know the cool thing about this game is when you get up to speed, you'll have these little like Tron lights, if you've ever seen Tron Legacy, where the light bikes like just shoot these light beams off. Yeah, this is what's kind of happens when you hit speed up on this. You'll have these like little light beams come out the back of your headlights. Kind of, I guess it's kind of to show velocity. In a way, it's kind of good. See it happening now because I'm hitting about 156 miles per hour. Over here, by the way, is the power-ups you can use. It's like nitrous and all that stuff, which I guess is awesome. We all love nitros. I'm currently 4th. Hope to do well on this. I'm hitting good speeds. As you can see, I just whacked into him. Oh, and he just... that douchebag. He just knocked me into the wall, and I'm gonna hate on him forever now. Okay, so let's talk interface. Actually, no, let's concentrate on this race. I'm gonna walk you through what controls I know of for now. WS and D is to move the car, as in W forward, A and D is left and right. Space bar is to handbrake, That was their fault, not mine. They all decided to crash on me. Spacebar is the handbrake, which I guess is alright. Could have been a little better. You can also use S to pull back as well, but for some reason its spacebar looks cooler because you can also get some drifting done with spacebar. I am currently sick, considering all that accidents that just happened there did not help my cause whatsoever. Now, I think this is kind of a mix between Hot Pursuit and the free roam aspects. Actually, I just kind of say this is a PC MMO version of Hot Pursuit, the new one, with the element of cop cars and stuff like that, and you actual illegal racing and all that lot. I am not going to do very good on this, I can predict. Seeing as I'm sick, everyone else has gotten ahead of me. We had a massive crash this lap. You know, I think everyone else is like finished, and I'm a mile away from everyone else at the moment. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hit nitros. Even though that didn't really do much, and it's game over. Durability loss, loses some durability after each race. You can make repairs. Okay, that's. See, it'll give you cash as well. She's good. Which I guess is good. And then after each race you can select a card and it'll give you some like power-ups and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then straight after the race, okay, that's kind of a new addition. Okay, so let's talk interface here. Map, speed, dial and stuff. Any events that are open like that. Power-ups, and up here we have your experience bars and cash. Down here is what the daily event is. So, on that note, I think now is a good time to end this edition of that review show off. So, by the way, I decided to scrap the poll for this week's edition, seeing as I came across this. So yeah guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Expect a review of this when I get my other machine, my better one. It's a custom built PC. I will probably download this on there and do a review on it, like many other games on there actually. I'll probably do a review on Team Fortress 2, because that is quite hard drive demanding for 10 gigs. For me, only having 150 gigs of hard drive space on this laptop machine thing when I got it wasn't the overall best. I mean, it's an okay, but compared to other things, I've now got a terabyte external closure thingy, which I'm gonna actually put into my actual machine. So yeah, next week's edition, I'm not really sure. I will think about it, come up with some games, and then I'll just let you know, feed or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it guys. So as I said, thanks for tuning in this week to that review show. I am your host, or have been your host, Starsaver. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you all next week.